Hello students, today we will start new chapter 2, that is physical quantities and measurement. First of all, we will discuss about physical quantity. A physical quantity is something that can be measured. For example, length of room, temperature of a day and area of a ground, etc. All these measurements such as length, mass, time are called physical quantities. Now, types of physical quantities. There are two types of physical quantities. First is fundamental physical quantity. Second is derived physical quantities. First is fundamental physical quantities. These quantities do not depend on any other quantity. These quantities are independent of other quantity. Example, length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, amount of substance. So, there are 7 fundamental physical quantities. Second type is derived physical quantities. These quantities are derived from one or more fundamental quantities. They can be calculated by combining 2 or more quantities. Example, area, volume, speed, etc. You can take example of English alphabets. We have basically 26 alphabets. On the basis of these 26 alphabets, you can make millions of words. Similarly, on the basis of these 7 fundamental physical quantities, which are basic, we can derive many number of derived physical quantities. Now, to represent or to express any physical quantity, we need two terms. Or you can say every measurement has two parts. First is size, magnitude or numerical value. Second is SI unit or unit of measurement. For example, when somebody asks you, how far is your school from home? You might say that distance from school is 2 km, where 2 is size of physical quantity and kilometer is unit of physical quantity. Our next topic is standard unit of measurement. The method of measurement used earlier like hand span or foot length were not accurate and changed from person to person. Hence, to have a fixed value for a unit of measurement, the standard unit of measurement were developed. A standard unit of measurement is the one which has a fixed value that doesn't change from person to person or place to place. It has same value all over the world. The International System of Unit is a standard system of unit which is used worldwide. The unit of measurement in this system are SI unit. SI unit of some fundamental quantities like length, mass, time are as follow. SI unit of length is meter, mass kilogram, time second and temperature is Kelvin. There are some guidelines for writing SI units. First is, symbol is always represent small letters if it is not named after scientist. For example, meter. Meter is not named after scientist, so we will write meter in small letter. Second, symbol is always written in capital letter if it is named after a scientist. For example, unit of temperature is Kelvin. Now Kelvin is named after scientist, so correct symbol is capital K. Third, no full stop are used at the end of unit symbol. For example, if we want to write 15 centimeter, we will not use full stop at the end of centimeter. Now our next topic is measurement of length. Measurement of length. Length is referred as distance between 2 points. The SI unit of length is meter and is represented by small m. Length can be measured by using different devices such as meter rod, ruler or measuring tape. Now we will discuss these devices one by one. First is meter rod. A meter rod is a device commonly used by cloth merchant to measure the length of cloth. Meter rod is a straight wooden or steel rod which is 1 meter long. It can accurately measure the length up to 1 centimeter. Second device is ruler, which is also called scale. A ruler or scale is used by students to measure the length of line or to measure the length of chair or table, etc. It is generally 15 centimeter or 30 centimeter long, or we can say 6 inches or 12 inches long. It can accurately measure the length of object up to 1 millimeter. Next device for measuring length is measuring tape. A measuring tape is used by tailors to measure the length of cloth or to take the body measurement. It is made up of flexible material so that it can be bent around an object. Hence, it can be used to measure circular table or girth of a tree. It can also accurately measure the length up to 1 millimeter. Next topic is correct method of measurement. If the measurement are taken correctly using the standard measuring devices, the reading will always be same for the same object, but it is important to avoid some common mistakes like position of measuring device, position of eye, damage 0 marked. Our next topic is units of length. Different units of length are used depending on length of object or distance measured. For example, to measure the length of room, we will use meter. For measuring length of pencil, we will use centimeter. For width of glass, we will use smaller unit, that is millimeter. If we want to find out the distance between the cities, we will use larger unit, that is kilometer. Now we can convert one unit of length to another. So now our next topic is conversion of one unit of length to another. Units of length can be converted from one unit to another. Given below is the relation between different units of length. Now, if you want to convert kilometer into meter, you will use relation 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. If you want to convert meter into centimeter, you will use relation 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Similarly, we have relations 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter, 1 inch is equal to 2.5 centimeter, and 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. Thank you. Have a nice day.